corners of the basement. If you see water there, you might have a problem, or you might not. Most likely you do. You have a drainage issue. You must have French drain problems. You might have gutter problems. And every time it seems like they're all in the corners of the house. That's a pretty expensive process if you don't look at that. Check the walls in the basement. When you see cracks, especially those staircase cracks that are coming down, something's pulling that wall in. That means you might have to get a wall guy in there to fix that. So pay attention to that. It's just a visual observation. Look at the concrete floor. If there's spider cracks in there, that means something's happening to the floor. That means some electrical fuse box. They're nicely painted. If there are fuses, insurance company will make you change it. If there's circuit breakers, count how many wires are coming in and how many circuit breakers you have. Because many times they put 8 circuit breakers and 12 wires. That means something's doubled, okay? So you're gonna have a problem where electric insurance company or something will say you're double protecting something, get it done. So count the wires, count the breakers, and see if that is valid or not. Check the main gas line. If it doesn't have a 1-inch line coming in, and has 1.5 inches to 1.25 inches, that sucker is awfully old. You should have shut-off valve before, and there should be shut-off valve after the water meter. Never touch the one before, because if that sucker snaps, you're in trouble. You always work the one after. When you gotta go to the one before, you say a prayer, okay? So it doesn't strike, okay? Some people, what they really do is they paint the sewer stacks, they put some mud on it, and they paint the hell out of it, okay? When you say termites, you say, well, I'm not a termite expert. You don't have to be. You look at termites where they rest on concrete. They go from concrete to wood, and they like wood. They can't eat concrete, but they can eat wood. And what you do is just take a Phillips screwdriver, a little point in it, stab the joist with it, and if it goes in like Swiss cheese, you got trouble. Check the furnace. Does the furnace go into a chimney? Why do you want to know that? It will tell you the age of the furnace. Ventilation systems. Some homeowners just go out and totally put windows in a basement with no vents in it. You have no ventilation in it. You get condensation in it. You got things starting to rot. And that's just getting out of the basement.